Hey guys, it's your favorite pontiff here on the Archieluxury channel. Guys, I'm gonna be rebooting the weight loss. Let me explain this. This is my tailor-made shirt from Herman Sews. And I gotta be honest with you guys, I was going really well. Now I'm just eating like a pig. Drinking alcohol, which is basically just a higher grade of sugar. I have my coffee. Coffee is for closers. Coffee's for closers. No sugar, no sugar, no sugar. And I gotta tell you, man, seriously, man, I want to tell you this nicely and politely. I want to tell you that sometimes in life, guys, it doesn't always go our way. And I gotta be honest with you, this is how it is. I've just sent a invite to the treacherous snakes. Blue shirt Buddha. Hello, blue shirt Buddha. Had a fantastic day yesterday on the Super Chats. And I don't know if you know this, guys, but I got a secret video with one of the co-founders of the Urban Gentry channel, Craig Teal Jones. And I did an interview with him yesterday. If you look at the previous live shows, that video will come up. That's correct. He spilt the beans, and I've invited him to come on every couple of weeks. We'll have a chat, talk, because he is a watch enthusiast. So that was a really good coup for the channel. I gotta tell you, man, the sports car thing, I might just give that a miss for a little bit. I think my Honda Civic has a little bit of life left in it. The Civic has life left in it. The Honda has a bit of life left in it. I was thinking the Miata. You know what? Then I started looking at Porsches. I can't afford a Porsche. In my country, Porsches are ridiculous. I can't even afford the Miata. I can't be honest with you. I can't afford jack shit. Maybe it's best if I reduce the debt snowball. I might be better off just doing the debt snowball. So I gotta be honest with you. Hello, my favorite dog trainer. He doesn't train those pooches for free. He does it. Hello, hello, Marky.
Like so many.
He doesn't train those pooches for free. He doesn't. The way he said that. Man, between you and me, I don't want to say anything against Paulie because I love him. I love him to death.
Are you still on this? Why can't you let it go?
I just want to say to you.
You are like a.
I just want to say to you. Right, the thing is, I reckon if you were a pooch there, like you know how you have dog people who would hurt their animals or who would smack their kids. I don't think Paul would put up with nonsense. Can we just say that? I'm not accusing him of anything. He's a very, very fine man.
He had a couple of lovely bulldogs in his videos back when they were good.
He doesn't train those fucking pooches for free.
No, is that what he said? See, I didn't actually watch his videos. Okay. I don't fully know. You know why? I didn't fully watch his video because he hurt my feelings.
And he said to me, I stood up for you. I said, my friend Mark, heart of gold. I love him. And just because he's not in the watch business doesn't mean his love for horology is any less. Look at that.
Yeah,
beautiful Yachtmeister one with the platinum bezel,
bezel,
and blue dial.
Hey, listen, I'm just an over-opinionated enthusiast. I have
But
opinions.
isn't that best?
I have
Isn't
thoughts.
that cool? I mean, aren't we
It's
all
nice.
just over?
Like, listen, when you're a watch dealer,
Yes.
I mean, don't you have a bias towards focusing on where the profits are? You know,
Yes.
I like everything from Rolex all the way down to Grand Seiko, and even Seiko and shitters of all sizes and kinds. You should see my watch box. There's a lot of
Yes.
Rolex in there, but there's an awful lot of junk. And
Now, Showcase
like
watches.
watches.
He wanted to come on. He wanted to come on.
Who's that?
Showcase.
Who is Showcase Watches?
Showcase watches.
Who is
he's
that?
in the comments there.
Hmm.
He emailed me privately yesterday and said,
Wow.
Archie.
How much? How much is he paying to get in here?
Well,
Because this is not free, people.
Yeah,
We buy our way in here.
We buy our way.
I got a guy willing to pay $30 for 30 minutes on this live stream.
Yes, Mr. C, $1. Speaking
Dollar.
of dollars.
Clyde, I rubbed the freaking mug, man. Don't make me scratch your face off here. Come on, let's go.
Let's go. Showtime, Baba. I got to tell you, I've just let me get this up here. So my good friend, he's a beautiful guy. And I also had, guess what? I had a psychiatrist write to me.
Ron the shrink?
No, another psychiatrist.
Yeah.
Who gave me a 3-page essay
on
a 3-page, listen to this, a 3-page essay on the rodent, why he thinks he's a psychopath. So I'm going to be sharing that to my Patreon supporters.
The rodent is a sociopath. You are a psychopath. We got this all.
I'm just trying to find him.
We gave you the test. We gave you the psychopath test. You are
great
a psychopath.
Video on the rodent.
Mackenzie is going to join us. Keep an eye on the room. He promises to be a good boy, and if he's not a good boy, I promise to spank him.
NATO, $3. Clive is busy flirting with Megan on ID stream. Who's ID stream?
I don't know.
South African guy.
Were you rebel streaming, Clyde?
What?
No, I was actually on a Real Watch channel just now. Well, I was actually not Rebel streaming. No, I was watching a Real Watch channel just now.
Okay. Well, glad you're with us. Aren't you glad you invented the mug for me to rub?
That would make one of us.
$10.
Super chat.
I'm just sending the link to Showcase.
Super chat.
Here we go. Richard Soaps, $10. Pull up the Zenith Defy 21 Ultraviolet. Thoughts, please.
I love how Clyde will not shut up until you actually highlight the last super chat. God, Clyde, you're amazing. You actually drove Don Haynes out of the broadcast last night.
Donnie got upset.
Well, you know, Clyde, I love
man. He's very sensitive.
He is.
His father died, for God's sake.
I know, Clyde. You're such a bully, and oh my God, I love you so much for that.
We do. We love that guy. Okay, here we go. What do I think? Honestly, I love Zenith. What do I think? Oh my God.
Super chat, $5.
Car fun, $5. Bear Clooney did a video talking about you. He's not sure if Mark has a bigger ego than AC3. Now, haha, true story. Now, I gotta tell you, I love Bear. I love Bear to death, but Bear, I love Mark.
Oh, okay, Mark.
I love Mark. I love gay men. And I'm not afraid to stand here and tell you gay lives matter. Gay lives matter.
Maybe Bear.
And I honestly, there's nothing I could do ever to not love my Mark.
Bear,
I love you.
Bear should try.
I love you.
If Bear tried pegging, I think he'd never come back. I need a bottle of water because somebody is going to give you $50 or more, and I'll be doing the screaming thing, and so I'll be right back with a bottle of water.
Hey,
you people get your big super chats ready.
Clive, what do you think of these Zeniths here in the? Oh my God, I don't know. What do you think?
I'm just not a fan of skeletonized watches either.
The purple is what I'm not a fan of. Do you like the purple? Mackenzie's here. Hello, Mackenzie.
Hey, how are
you? Bear Clooney. I love Bear Clooney. He is one of the...
You know, there's been a watch down here recently that's been catching my attention.
What's that?
And I'm ashamed to admit it.
Squalor.
Yes.
No, it's a quartz. It's like
Elegante.
No. It's like a Hoyer quartz diver from like right before they went tag.
Ooh.
It's a bit
Are
nasty.
you sure?
Oh, well, I'm trying to fight the urge.
Nasty. How much is it?
Like $800.
Not a lot. Is it box papers?
No, of course not.
Of course not.
Fuck me dead.
It's a lot of money, Clive.
Well, yeah, I'm not making like Archie Begstream money, but yeah.
Oh. Yes, but
$800.
Now, didn't Craig Teal Jones have one?
Hey, just out of interest there, what did you think of the Craig Teal Jones interview I had on my channel?
Little Lord Fauntleroy.
He rang me up. It's 3 a.m. in the UK, and he says, "Oh, I'm ready to do a show anytime you want." I said, "Let's turn the camera on. Let's go."
Hey,
Did you enjoy that interview or not?
Was that a box wine that he was drinking? What kind of wine was that?
I don't know.
oh, you said Archie attack. Hey, you up?
Mm.
It was a box wine.
I thought it was a good scoop to have.
Watch
Was he?
Sports and chill.
I believe I hear the boy.
Ooh.
Mm.
I
Daytona
believe we got the
Nanza.
Daytona NATO.
Daytona Nanza. I recognize that wrist hair or lack thereof. So tender and
This
tiny.
is my ankle.
It's like it's on a finger.
What a beautiful watch.
Or-
That's your. What a beautiful watch. That's yours,
Thank you.
Mackenzie?
Yes, sir.
I got to be honest with you. That is absolutely beautiful. What are they? They're about 20 US now or more? What are they in
More.
America?
2022.
24.
No.
2022.
Down to 22.
Mother,
Hey.
it's 2020.
24 in stickers, maybe.
20 what?
It's
Well,
20.
the list price is 24, but they'll probably go for 22.
List price is like 13.
There's
Yes,
one for
yes.
26 on David SW.
Oh, that I don't doubt. But I'm
David
just saying,
SW,
like,
David SW, David SW, David SW.
David SW.
Oh,
David
retail, yeah.
SW.
if you want to sell one, you're going to
Look.
be selling it at 22, 23. Maybe brand new unworn in stickers, 26. I bet that's
So,
brand new in stickers.
Mm.
So, Archie, how's the progress on possibly becoming powered by Watchbox?
Mm.
Look, it's we've had. Here we go. Speaking of which, here we go. We have got our friend Showcase Watches. How are you, man?
Hey guys, not bad, are you?
Hey, not too
Oh,
bad.
yeah.
Hey, how is
How
the watch
you?
collecting going?
Very well. Yeah, very well. How's about you?
Hey, this is the guy. He bought a sub-no-date ceramic at the birth of his daughter. Was it your daughter or your son? I can't remember.
No, daughter. It was
Daughter?
It was actually a Hulk.
You got a Hulk.
Oh,
You
wow.
still got it?
Still got the daughter?
Yes, still got the daughter. No, the Hulk was stolen.
What?
Stolen from my house.
How? What?
Yeah, how-
How?
how- Tell us everything. We want to know everything so that we may learn from your loss.
And then
Any
Archie,
noodles eaten.
and then Archie made profit from it.
Mm.
So basically, someone broke into the house during the night, took the watch.
This
Where
is when
was
you were
it?
in the house?
Yeah.
Were you?
Well,
Did you wake up?
No, didn't realise until
You slept
2 days
through
later
it.
when I went to put the watch on.
Where was the watch at the time? Where were you?
Just in the spare room, downstairs, and I was upstairs in bed.
So do
Did
you
they
think it was
leave
an
the
inside
Omega?
job? Do you feel like somebody knew that it was there? Did they go right for that?
Possibly, it was in the first 6 months to a year of me doing a few YouTube vids, so possibly.
What else was taken?
That was it. That
Oh,
was
well,
the
come
only-
on. Then absolutely someone knew that was there.
Oh,
Did they
yeah,
take the box
yeah.
and papers?
No,
No.
just the watch. Just the watch.
Now,
Was
how-
it in-
Have you registered the watch as stolen?
Been registered as stolen. It's
Yeah, that won't help. Nobody checks those.
Super chat.
$5.
Tanzeel, $5.
Nanza.
Comment of the night, blue shirt booty.
Booty.
Okay, real talk. AC3, thoughts on the 5513 meters first. Yes, don't talk about how you hate vintage. Tell us about the watch. So meters first, that's one of the early 5513s. They are extremely valuable, and I'm just going to call one up on the screen so you guys can see what we are talking about. A meters first, these are the no-date sub. Absolutely. They also had some pointed crown guards as well. Pointed crown guards, meters first. Very collectible, desirable watch. What do I think? They're amazing. They are very quickly. Ryan Woodman, $2. Is Showcase Loudmouth's younger brother? No, he's not. No, he's not.
They do look
No,
a bit
he's not.
alike.
But I got to tell you, these are highly collectible. They're fucking expensive now. I've never actually owned a meters first. They are.
Can you swim with it?
It's vintage Rolex. It's worth like
Exactly.
you wouldn't want. You can swim with it, but you wouldn't want to. Put it that way.
Can you wear it in a brothel?
That's like saying, can you race a DB5 Aston Martin? Yeah, you can do whatever you want with it, but it's not advisable.
You know, if you wore that to a strip club, all the strippers would think it was fake because it doesn't glow blue and it doesn't say Rolex, Rolex, Rolex around the rehaut.
Now,
I'm
Archie,
starting to like it already there, Mark. I'm starting to like this watch already.
Is that right? You don't want to impress strippers? You don't
Not
want free
really.
lap dances?
No.
Really?
No, nothing's free.
Okay,
at
who
those
are
sort
you?
of
Where's Archie? We're going to need
Yeah,
to see.
no, I'm just
proof.
saying, no. I
Apparently
think
the
it's beautiful.
pod people have eaten Archie's brain.
What do you think of a 5513 showcase?
I love it. That's the one. It's the unidirectional bezel, isn't it, on that one?
I'm not
No,
sure.
no, that'll be the bidirectional, isn't it?
Why would they do that on a dive?
No,
Yup.
I think
The
the
yup
early
mic.
ones, I thought they were just broken. I've owned a few 5513s. I thought they were just busted, but maybe Showcase is right. It's bi-direction, beautiful. They also had the military version, they had the 5512, which was the higher grade movement, and don't forget the 5510, the big crown military issue, which is absolutely spelled bound.
Busted Bezel.
now Archie,
It was bidirectional. Bidirectional on that model, I think.
They are when you
Yes.
turn them hard enough. They're all bi-directional when you turn them hard enough.
It's beautiful.
Archie, you've thrown one up on screen. Now, Mackenzie, will you rub one out on screen? I'm asking for a
No.
friend. I'm asking
Only
for.
if Mark is bi-directional.
$5 Nanza.
Tanzil, $5. 1680s have bio-directionals as well. See,
Okay,
I
good.
thought they were
We can talk.
busted because I've owned a few of them. They were all a bit fucked. Speaking of which, AC3, tell us a story about one of your previous owned red subs. We're talking watches tonight. Okay, so basically, guys, I got to tell you this story. I was staying at Tweed Heads. That's like a coastal town, okay?
Tweed Heads.
Tweed Heads. And I went down to the cash converters.
Tweed
And
Heads.
I
What's a
said,
cash
"You have it?"
converter?
Oh, that's like a pawn shop. A pawn shop.
I see.
And I said, do you have any Rolexes, Rolex watches?
Mhm.
And they said, actually, we've got a Submariner 1680. It was a 1680, and it was red. I bought it for just under, I think it was just under 2,000. I sold it that day, I think for 5,000. I was just an idiot. This is 20 years ago, 1999 actually. I can tell you, 21 years ago.
Well,
And,
I draw some comfort in the fact that some things never change.
and I sold it to James Dowling. There you go. Pretty sure James Dowling or Shawnee at European Watches in Collins Street, Melbourne. Yeah, I just thought I was, So that's a story of that. But the reality is, seriously, I got to tell you this. I say this to people: do not flip watches. Honestly, most people can't flip. I think you're better off to buy and hold.
Aren't you the flipper? What have you bought and hold? What have you bought and held? Tell us.
Well, I've got the Reverso.
The
I
reverse.
love
Yes,
my Reverso.
that's always your example because that is engraved with your name on the
Yes.
back. Tell us anything else that you have held and not flipped.
Well, I got the annual calendar back.
back.
But so you
Yep.
flipped into it, you flipped out of it, and you flipped back into it.
That's actually
Yeah.
a double. That's a double flip. It's not just
Double
one
flip.
Yeah.
And it's impossible. No, it's impossible. You can never do a
What
triple
watch?
flip.
What watch? And we're not talking about ladies' watches that you're stuck with. What watch have you owned for more than 3 consecutive years that you currently own?
Oh,
Other-
I got the world time. The world time.
3 consecutive years.
Yeah,
How long have you had that world time? Not 3 years.
I think 17. I got that.
Okay. Other than that,
Wait. When in 17? It wasn't at the very beginning of 17. It was
Mhm.
later on in 17, right?
I think it was March or something. I can look it up. But
remember, people, don't do what the pontiff does. Do what the
Yeah.
pontiff says.
Super chat.
Andrew So's $3. SS Studio. Thank you.
$5.
And Zeal, $5. AC3, pull up the Stella dial day date. Are these a pump or dump piece? What's your favorite day date dial? Stella, Rolex Stella day date.
Green. Which one is that? I want a day date. I think I need a day date. Guys, $50 or more, and you get the Mark Goldberg AC2. Scream! $50 or more.
Big
These
money.
are the Stella ones. Look, this is the Stella. They're kind of the
Mackenzie likes
I got to
those.
be honest with you. You know, I'll be honest with you.
Wow, look at the look at
I
the
have
turquoise.
seen these when I was in Asia. I never really liked them. I don't mind the pink. I like it. I like
Bring
the
up
pink.
the turquoise.
I like
Bring
the
that up.
pink.
Bring up that turquoise. That top
turquoise
middle.
thing.
The
Yes,
top
yes,
middle.
yes,
top
yes.
mi-
That's
Damn. Kind of. No, I can see. I like it.
yeah. Look, I got to be
36, though.
totally honest with you. I think the
36.
favorite, my favorite, I had one years ago, right?
Mm.
And I got to tell you what I think is one of the most beautiful,
Mhm.
of all time.
Hey, Stella!
Yo, Stella.
Oh, man, go to bed.
Okay, now I got to tell you what the most beautiful. I had just a cream dial with diamonds. I had an 18238. That was one of my favorite watches. I love that watch. I just, I tell you honestly, if I could have a 36 again, I honestly could just enjoy it. So Showcase watches, talk to me. Showcase watches. What do you think of these?
Yeah. Yellow gold and a coloured dial is not for me.
No. Okay.
Too
Rancher.
Super chat.
$10.
Super chat.
Super chat. Here we go. Tony Nico, $10. Mark, how do you rate the Sky Dweller amongst other Rolex watches?
If you've got the wrist to carry it off, it is an absolutely amazing watch. 400 moving parts, incredibly complicated, yet to the eye, very, very simple to read. So it's a fantastic watch.
The only thing that annoys me is they cheapened.
Super chat.
10 Zeal $5. Just very quickly, they cheapened the Sky Dweller by bringing out two-tone and steel. I thought they were going to keep it exclusive metals.
They couldn't
only.
sell them. You know what? They couldn't sell them. They
For
were
like
in the
$50,000.
$50,000, and they just couldn't
10
sell them.
Zeal $5. Okay, AC3, we're talking watches. Pull up a Rolex Space Dweller. Thoughts from... These look very similar to the Explorer 1. You know the Space Dweller? I'll call it up.
The hell's that?
It's like an, I'll show you. Let's have a look. Da-da. It's like an Explorer 1. Look at that.
Should we have a look?
Archie, do you think Rolex will do a homage watch to you? Maybe call it a stable dweller.
Ha 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 ha. There we go. The Space Dweller. Look at that. What do you think?
Are they on the 36 mil or the 40?
36 mil.
36
mil.
36.
Yeah. These are vintage. These are old vintage. Very highly collectible. I've never seen one in real life. I've never seen a Space Dweller in real life.
As opposed to a new vintage.
Sorry?
As opposed to a new vintage?
Well, new vintage. I think there's vintage, there's classic, and there's modern. I think classic would be sapphire pre-ceramic. What do you guys reckon?
Yeah, I got too much of that stuff.
No, there's nothing wrong with that stuff. That stuff is cool. But
He
It's
hates
horrible. I'm selling it. I hate it. I'm going to sell
what's
it
that?
all.
You hate what?
Well, I got a 14060M and I got a 16613. I'm going to sell those. I did sell the 16600.
Oh.
So I'm going to get rid of all the pre-ceramics
Oh.
Why?
because they're awful.
You reckon?
Is that the,
Yeah.
Is that the two line pre ceramic?
Yeah, it's horrible. I hate it.
Why do you hate it? It's beautiful.
I mean, it's beautiful if you like,
dingly
inky-dinky.
dangly bracelets.
Yeah, that's the problem for me.
Yeah.
No, this is the time to say, it was you. I learned it from watching you.
But I got to tell you, seriously, the Space Dweller, absolutely amazing. I never, ever have even touched one. I've never touched one.
Space Force will be wearing those.
And
watches.
there are fake ones. You got to be a bit careful with these sort of things there.
From 57.
I got to tell you, Mark, you yourself said vintage is very, very tough.
It's filled with redials, relooms, service dials, service hands, fake parts, bad seals, bad gaskets, backs, case backs that are bad, fake. you really need to have one of those things literally taken apart piece by piece by a trusted watchmaker, to know what you really have there. And then the dials, some of the in Hong Kong, they're repainting dials with such a fine brush and a fine eye that you need to be putting them on a loop to see that they're redialed.
No, you're 100% right. It worries me. I honestly, I tell you honestly, that's why I've gone into Pateks, because here we go. Tanzil, $5, AC3, Rolex 6062 or 6236. Which is the one to get? Panel thoughts. Okay, so let's get the Rolex 6062. These are Daytonas. Daytonas. Actually, no, they're not. This is a triple date. 6062. What do I think?
Don't get any of them.
Absolutely beautiful. It's a moon phase triple
Let's
date.
go for like $1 million at auction, right?
It's garbage.
That's absolutely beautiful. And what was the second choice he said there? Was a
6236.
6236. And that's another. Holy shit.
That's the pre-Daytona.
Garbage.
Well, it's not only a pre-Daytona, it's a triple date as well. Look at that.
Look how that last link fits the watch head. There's like a giant gap on each side. It's just garbage.
From Trap Code.
It's vintage.
Exactly.
It's vintage.
Garbage.
Look, I got to tell you, one of my favorite watches I've ever had, had in my hand, was an 8171. Which was actually an oversized case. I've had one of those. I've actually held it in my hand. Fucking amazing.
Super chat.
Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful.
Like Nancy.
Super chat.
Chris Chang, $1. Hello, Chris. We love you, Chris. And with that, we've got Rodent 3 is on the screen. We've got the third Rodent. There we go. We got Vin. We've got a full board of rodents here. We've got Rodent 3, we got Showcase, Mackenzie, Rancher, and the Dog Trainer. We're talking watches. Hello, Rodent 3.
Wasn't Tan just on?
No, he's super chatting. He's too busy donating. No, Tan wasn't. But we can. Oh, here we go. 50. Here we go. Yen XX £50. Just heard about the David Dawn story. Really sad story. 3 days ago in St. Louis, a 77-year-old black retired police chief was shot dead outside of a pawn shop he was trying to protect from looters, leaving 5 children and 10 grandchildren. Rest in peace. What a terrible story. This has gotten crazy. This is ridiculous.
At least it wasn't Michael Dorn.
David Dawn. I don't even know who David Dawn is. You know this? I don't even know this story. You know?
Super chat.
What a terrible situation. Here we go. Here we go. Nick. Here we go. Tony Nico. $10. Pull up the Arm & Straw Mirrored Force Renaissance Guilloche. What do you guys dislike? Small watch brands pushing the envelope in the development in the watch world.
Micro brand garbage.
Micro brand garbage. This is a very
That was Rolex.
What model was it again?
Oh, for God's sakes. Storm,
Yeah,
mirrored force.
Yeah, I got it. It's up. Here we go.
Oh my God.
It is
gaudy
quite
much? What is that, about $150?
It's that's a lot of work's gone into that. That is not easy to do.
ETA movement, 150 quartz.
Yeah, and here we go. Vintage, Tanzil, $5. Vintage, Ving, AC3, Rolex, 3525, also known as the POW watch. Andy Wall had one. Thoughts on this one? Okay, let's get this baby up there. Rolex.
A whole haul.
Rolex.
How do you guys wear these watches? If you guys have got bigger wrists like I do, how do you pull off these 36, 38 mil watches?
We don't.
We don't. We don't. We don't.
Well, you do, Archie, but the rest of
It's
us.
the hormones in the chicken.
By the way, this is the POW watch. Look, absolute. This is the one that was sent to the POW in the concentration in the POW camp.
The stalags.
Yeah, and I would love one. This is super. I didn't know Andy Warhol had one. Jesus Christ.
No.
Wow. What can I say? Amazing. Amazing.
Archie, wasn't AC-1 a prisoner of war?
Yes, he was. Yes, he was captured by the Germans.
When he was sent one, what did he flip it for?
I don't think he asked. He didn't even know what a Rolex was. He was just a peasant man, a peasant guy.
Clyde, he flipped it for an ox, and then his grandson was later to graduate from Oxley State High.
Oxley State High, yes, Oxley.
You know, it's not actually called Oxley State High.
No, well, it was renamed Oxley Secondary College later, but when I went there, it was Oxley State High.
Okay, I feel much better now. I was afraid you didn't know the name of your own school.
No. When I went there, it was Oxley State High. Then they rebranding to Oxley Secondary
New
College.
and improved.
They were so ashamed to be listed on Archie's resume that they had to rebrand and reboot the weight loss.
Rebrand.
I don't know. I think 40 millimeters is about my minimum on these. It's anything below 40 mil is too small.
So you think, like, say, for instance, having a 37 millimeter wall time would just be too small?
Yeah, for me, I'm a big guy. It's too big, too small for me. Even the pre-ceramic Submariners and GMCs, they're virgin. I mean, the Supercase.
They're dinky.
To me, they're perfect. The Supercase.
Tell me this.
Better, yeah.
Showcase, how angry were you when it was stolen? How upset were you about this whole thing?
Massively.
Well, lucky you didn't get stabbed in your bed. You know, you had that.
So how did they get in?
Just through the back. We have a conservatory on the back, and they came through the back door. So they just forced the door. But
maybe they knew you. This sounds like an inside job.
That's what I said.
Yeah, it probably is.
Do you know bad people?
Not really.
We all know bad people.
Well, no. Did you know bad people before you came on here?
You know Archie.
I live in the middle of nowhere, so I live in a very small village. So basically what happened is before it happened, we lived in a very, very small village. Nothing much happens, so you sort of go to bed on night time quite sort of easy. But then since then, obviously we had to pump up security and all that stuff. So it's much better now to what it was. But before that, I think there was a lot of naivety that.
No clues as to who it was. Any thoughts?
Super chat.
No.
Super chat.
And the police.
Andrew Sos. Here we go. The Defy 21 Ultraviolet, including thoughts on this. This is an article from Houdinki.
Garbage.
Can't buy a Zenith new. Buy a $10,000 Zenith for $4,400.
Beautiful.
But I'll tell you what, the Zenith boutiques, they kiss your butt hoping you're stupid.
I can't find the damn thing. It's not coming up easy. Look at this. It's not coming up. Houdinki. Let's get Houdinki up. Jesus Christ. What was it? It's a limited edition what?
Defy 21 Ultraviolet.
Zenith Defy. Yeah, there we go. Defy.
Mike App.
Oh, here we go. Here's the Houdinki article.
$5.
Let's have a look what they say here.
Let her rip, Mark.
$100.
Hey, look at this here. Very amazing. ER, thank you so much, sweetie. $100. Hello, Archie. Have to be super duper quiet as at an upscale cafe. Greetings to you all. And of course, Bear Clooney, Blue Shirt Buddha, Clyde, Mark, and all. And of course, the man, the myth, the legend, John Sucker Horn.
Oh.
Okay, mic up.
And let's just go back to this watch here.
Right.
This is the Zenith. What do I think of this Zenith? The basics.
Super chat.
Oh, we got the Tanzil.
Clyde.
Tanzil, $5. Panel thoughts on the Patek 5004T. We'll come back to that in one moment.
Hey,
there.
Clyde.
Yeah.
You think it's any? Think about it for a minute. The manager of the Minotaur is John Succa Horn.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. That was like the first thing I thought of.
Now look at this here. This is this Zenith. This is the Zenith. Let's look at this Zenith here, because I got to tell you something, guys. I honestly do think this could be. Where's little Zin gone? What's his name gone? He's gone.
Zane.
No. You know, Jin.
Oh, he probably ran out to the liquor store.
Okay.
No, I'm here.
So let's have a look at this.
Oh, you're here. Yeah, Jin.
Okay, look at this. This is the basics on the Zenith. Look at it. It's titanium with sandblasted finish.
Ooh, look at that dial.
I got to be honest with you. It's 13,000. That's 20,000 Aussie.
Houses.
Look at that case.
I kind of get it. So that's that one there. Now the Tanzil.
Cool.
Thank you to Ian. Now Tanzil was asking us about a Patek 40. You know what that is? That's a double split, I think.
No, that's a single split. It's split second perpetual calendar chronograph.
5004T. Let's have a look for 554T. Let's have a look at this thing here. Da-da, da-da. What do I think?
While you're doing that, answer the super chat by Mike Epp. He was before ER.
Mike Epp. Oh, sorry.
Mike
Mike Epp. $5. $5. The panel is loaded with white privilege. Get some guilt, guys, and a drink. Thank you so
No, and a drunk.
much.
We already got the drunk. He obviously super chat that before.
Yeah.
We got the drunk gins right here.
That's fine. That's exactly, yes.
So let's have a look at this watch here, right? Let's have a look. Let's go and have a look. So this is the Patek, Philippe. What do we think of this Patek? That's a split second. It's a split second. Split second perpetual calendar. My God, that's kind of like $500,000.
A Rolls Royce.
It is cool. What do you think, guys? No?
I think that's beautiful.
I think they might not even have made money on them, at least when they first started making them. It was so complicated.
Absolutely gorgeous.
I don't know. It doesn't really. I can appreciate it, but
that display back looks beautiful.
Now, Showcase Watches, did your channel have another name originally?
Yeah, Just My Opinion UK.
Oh, okay. God, I thought you sounded familiar. All right.
The big fat English guy.
So what happened? What stopped you doing videos?
Home security.
Work just took over.
Ouch.
Yeah, work just took over. I was expanding the business and just
Alarms.
That.
Locks.
Is everything okay?
Locksmith.
Oh yeah, cool, yeah. I've started putting a few more vids out again.
Now, how long ago did this happen?
Simply safe, Tanzil. I'm sorry.
2017.
Tragic.
Manza.
It will be July 2017 it happened. I bought the watch in April 2017, stolen in July 2017.
And Mark,
here we go. Tanzil, $5. AC3. If you work for Breitling, give 3 reasons how you would sell someone a Navi timer over a moon watch.
Rodent One owned one.
Well, I mean, the challenge with this is not the watches, which might be a challenge for Archie, but the challenge would be role-playing that he has a job.
Exactly. Look, I would have to say the Navi timer is automatic. It's very blingy with the bracelet. The bracelet is blingy, and you'd want to promote that B01 movement, that in-house, high-quality column wheel chronograph, wouldn't you?
Beautiful.
Archie, when you were a corporate wage slave, which was the last of the jobs?
The waste processing.
Waste processing, yeah.
And when you left that one, did you know that you would never work again?
No, I didn't.
You just hoped.
Well, he wasn't. He wasn't working there. That's why they fired him.
That's exactly right. You hit it on the head. Yes.
To be
Because I
fair,
actually, to be completely honest with you, I was actually shooting videos from that location.
we've seen them.
Yeah, so it's probably no wonder I got the job.
It was a
okay?
messy environment, I must say.
I had a terrible cough because of the
Heavy metals in the air.
no, it's actually the fungus in the air. There's a lot of crap. You just wouldn't believe
fungi
it.
from the land.
Toe fungus.
Exactly. It's just
Caught
it's
it on your
just-
feet.
Yeah, it's
Still
pretty,
there.
pretty bad shit. But
How are the
yeah,
toes?
yeah.
$5.
Actually,
Sorry?
Were you doing paid reviews while you were on pay at the
Double
work?
dipping.
Yeah,
Super chat.
occasionally.
Super
Yeah,
chat.
I would.
Super
I would.
chat.
Tanzil, $5. AC3 if you work for Paneroid. How would you sell someone who walked into the store to buy a Radimir versus a date? I would say we've got stock. We can give you one today. You can leave the store with the watch.
I've got a better.
Wow.
No, I've got a better way. You would show them a date just in your arm and say, "The date just made me the man I am today."
Very good advice.
Clyde.
Mark, am I right in saying that you still got a GMT Batman?
Yes, I have. I do.
It's a-
Indeed. I do
How do you
have.
feel about the Jubilee version, the Batgirl?
Oh, the Batgirl. Well, it's for.
Mike's not into. He's not really into girls. I don't know.
I think the Batman is manlier than the Batgirl, so I think the Batman. They're well named. I feel like they're well named. But look, if you want something dressy, then go for the Jubilee. It's dressier because it's sparkly.
It's the only watch. It's the only Rolex I've ever owned which keeps actual 0 per day.
Oh, that's just the luck of the draw, but that's very nice when you get that.
It's the first and only one I've ever owned. with
Yeah,
0.
don't drop it.
Wow.
Don't drop it.
Never show Vingtonier your watch.
Jin has a habit. He'll borrow your Patek and then drop it right in front of your eyes. Right, Jin?
Yeah.
Mm.
Wasn't just one either. I mean,
I know that. Your Explorer, your Rolex.
So showcase, how is your collection now? Tell us what your collection is. Quick run through.
Submariner 16610 LN ceramic. That was a 2018 Tudor GMT, Tudor Black Bay 58. The Batgirl, Breitling Super Ocean. It's the on the rubber with the yellow. It's the old
Discount
model,
diver.
2014 one. Amiga Speedmaster Professional with the Headlight glass.
Beautiful.
Oh, and then I've got a couple of. I've got
Super chat. Super chat.
everyone which
Super
was
chat.
by,
Super chat.
Here we go. Ted Zeal, $5. Panel
Here we
thoughts
go.
on the Rolex. This is a Rolex. A Rolex. This is a Rolex 4113. Let's have a thought about this here. Rolex.
Garbage.
Rolex 4113. Da-da-da-da. Look at this. Absolute vintage pre-oyster case.
Tiny little vintage.
It's gorgeous. Split second chronograph. Look at this. This is I think it's beautiful. I mean, you'd cut a limb off to get one, wouldn't you?
Nope.
I'd rather have a Pataloni or something.
Bubble back.
Well, I'd cut
No,
one of
it's
your
not,
ones.
it's not a bubble back. that's bigger than a bubble back.
Sean.
Split second chronograph. What do you think of that, man?
Mm.
That is absolutely amazing. No, you don't think it's
Yeah.
amazing?
No.
Mm.
It looks flimsy and skinny.
Yeah,
Can't swim with it. You're not going to go gardening with it.
If Rolex had to make a watch,
They came out in 1942. Only 12 were released.
Would you shoot a
Okay,
40?
so
Would you
in
shoot
the
a
middle-
45 wearing that watch?
Super chat. Super
In
chat.
the middle
Go to
of
the
World
gun
War.
range.
Here we go. MJ2. Question for all. Pick the one watch you would buy new today to hold for 20 years as pure investment piece, not to be worn.
Is this
7
at
Friday.
retail? Is this at retail or pre-owned?
Pick the one watch you would buy
Retail.
new today to hold on for 20 years. Ooh.
Mackenzie has it. Mackenzie has it.
Chronometer de blue.
No, bullshit. That's just, an unknown watchmaker working in the back of a shop. Only people ever heard of him as the Guffbergs. No, the
That's a good
Daytona
call.
White Steel.
No.
Daytona white steel.
Yeah, in 20 years. Look, do you know what I bought? That damn steel Daytona that I bought for $10,000 is now at like 18. Oh, I hate myself.
I gotta say, what would I buy? I tell you what I reckon. Okay, I'm gonna cheat a bit. I would say I'd get a Patek 5130. That's the World Times. Okay, you buy this pre-owned because it's not the current model. It's the big 39.5. I reckon you buy one of those, couple years old.
Says
you
buy
may
new.
even, and
Says
then
buy new. Says buy
that
new.
could be. That's where I'd put my money.
Super chat.
Where would you take your money? Quickly. Anyone else? Come in, guys.
Quick, wristwatch.
No, I agree with Mackenzie.
Chronometer de blue.
Chronometer de blue and Rancher.
The one that you mentioned.
NATO, $15. Can you read The Art of Watch Dealing on the homepage? Watch dealer's website in the famous accent. He wants me to read. Where's my specs? Where's me specs gone? Let's call this up. Watch dealers. We're watch dealers. Hello, watch chain dealers. Yeah, we can do that. Watch dealers. Let's have a look. What was it called again? We're bringing up watch dealers. It was watch dealers, wasn't it? Watch
the art
dealers.
of watch dealing.
What are you doing on the image search? Oh God.
Oh yes,
Super
you're
chat.
right.
Super chat.
Oh,
Super chat.
Super chat.
Super
The
chat.
art is the art of watch dealing. It's about me and what I do. Former watch dealer and lifelong watch enthusiast, admirer of fine historical objects and diamonds, with an eye for something special. I've been in around this industry since 1975 and have an internationally admired track record and reputation. If you've dealt with me in the past, then you already know. These days, I spend my time producing educational videos for watch enthusiasts as a journalist and vlogger. There you go, fuckers.
Super chat.
Andy Man, $2. Mark, do you plan to make a response video to PT?
Well, Archie, you and I already did that together.
Now, since he's going to do videos for you, are you going to let Archie use the video about the new Submariner release?
Oh, sure. You can have that one now.
Okay. Archie?
Yeah, I'll think about it. If he doesn't seem that enthusiastic. Doesn't seem. But I gotta tell you, seriously, wristwatches, I love them. I've decided not to buy a car by the Showcase. Do you into cars, Showcase?
It's a video you can put up on your channel.
Super chat.
Tanzil, $5. Thoughts on the Rolex Oyster Albino 6263.
Now that's a Daytona.
Albino.
Watch dealers, let's get these fucking watch dealers out of my way. Albino, is she albino? Fucker.
Albino.
Yes, I must say that is absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. Yeah, I love it. I fucking love Doc would be into this sort of stuff.
He would cream his jeans. Yes.
Yeah,
he would replace that. He would have to replace some of the hands though. These
are only 36 mil. 37 mil. You know that, don't you?
Well, that looks a lot better than a World Time though.
And they use a 19 mil strap. Did you know that?
You know this?
Yes.
I gotta say, it's been a great show we've had today. We got 10 minutes before we go. 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
No,
10 minutes?
okay.
10 minutes.
Now, Triple Watches, you've been on, but you haven't had a chance to talk very much because so many people are on here. I have a suggestion. I know how we can make this right. Maybe you could come on with Archie this entire next week. And be by yourself, and that way you'll have more of the attention and more of the I'm just trying to make it up to you, man. Is he off?
No. I don't think he's. Hello?
Hey, okay, James.
Super chat,
Yeah.
super chat, super chat, super chat.
Okay, Andy Man,
Yeah.
$2 for all three of you. All-time favorite novel.
So which of the three of us doesn't exist?
Well,
Well, let me tell you this. Let me tell you who
Luxury
I
to
like. My
Last
favorite
is not a
novel is
novel.
Norwegian Wood. It's a Japanese novel. Norwegian Wood.
is that right?
That's my favorite novel.
What was it about?
I
About
hope
this
you
guy who
know-
commits suicide, okay?
You know, did they make a movie of that?
Yes, they did.
It was a
Norwegian Wood.
it was a beautiful, beautiful movie. Yeah, it was a beautiful movie.
You liked it?
Yeah, it was wonderful. Yeah,
Well,
It was a great,
for me,
great movie.
yeah, it was a
For me,
terrific
I'd
movie.
for me, I'd go back to the classics. It would be Ernest Hemingway's Farewell to Horns.
Weirdly, mine is also an Ernest Hemingway. Out of all the novels I've read, which is a lot, but boy, I always go back to For Whom the Bell Tolls.
You know, that's actually my favorite too.
Is that? Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got to go with the classics of 30,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Jules Verne. Yes, I see.
Yes.
So, okay, now James, what I was saying, since you paid to come on, you didn't get much airtime because it was too crowded. Maybe we could make it up to you, and you can come on with Archie all next week on the
Like
radio.
all by yourself, and we don't have to.
Yeah, totally by yourself.
I think he might have a job, Clive.
I think the problem I've got is it's 20 to 2 in the morning here in the UK.
Fucking hell!
Fuck me there.
Yes. Well, you're on guard duty. No one's coming in the back door now, are they?
Right.
You've got the lights burning.
Gin, what are you drinking?
Fortunately, there's no words.
I am drinking some Lafroig Triple Wood.
Some LaCroix?
Yep.
LaCroix.
Lafroig.
It's red
Jim, do
water.
you have that? Do you have that water that has like 6% alcohol volume? It's just water and alcohol.
Spike seltzer.
They now have hard water. It's
White
basically
Claw.
hard water.
Hard
White
water.
Ain't no
Claw.
laws.
Is that
No
what it
laws when you're drinking claws.
Super chat. Super chat.
Okay.
David Katz,
Good
here we go. David Katz, $2.80. Wow, you're into Haruki Murakami, Norwegian Wood. Yes, that's the guy who wrote it. I thought it was a fantastic book. It's called Norwegian Wood because he's going through an airport and he hears that Beatles song and it brings him back to his youth. That's why it's called Norwegian Wood. And
Archie, if you like that,
it's a coming of age movie in a Japanese kind of way.
If
But
you like
it's got
Japanese-
suicide in it. It's got
Super
sex
chat.
with
Super chat. Super chat. Super chat.
Tad Zeal. Tad Zeal. The Zeal. AC3. Pull up the 1939 Platinum World Time. Thoughts.
While you're looking for that, Archie, I have a Japanese type novel for you that you might very well love called Memoirs of a Geisha. Memoirs of a Geisha. It's an
I
incredibly
couldn't really
beautiful
get into
story.
that one. I didn't really get
Is
into
that
that.
right? No
well.
kidding. It was compelling. Quickly compelling.
Hmm.
Problem is they don't have a comic book version.
What was Tan? What
The
was he looking for?
1939.
How does Tan know all these
1939.
references?
He's Tan is the man. Tan
Insane.
is the man. Tan is the man. That's the one.
Well, actually, Tan is the real pontiff, and Archie's just a puppet.
Well done.
Well,
This is the Avenue of Papacy.
Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. Very small,
Garbage.
absolutely 3 layers of cities. 3 layers. Look at that. Just absolutely amazing. Millions of dollars. Millions of dollars.
You know, Arch, there was a 5130, speaking of Japan and World Times, that sold in Japan at a reputable auction for
Yeah.
20 grand even.
Far out. Amazing. Yeah, I got to be honest with you. This is a gorgeous watch, but I kind of prefer the
Super chat.
2523.
Super chat.
73 Math. Hi, Jin. Miss your airport vids. What's your current location? He's grounded.
Yes, I'm grounded.
He's in a flight simulator.
I need a flight simulator. Yeah. No, I haven't been making videos because I got busy and then I lost interest. So maybe if I get really bored.
Jen might move back to Australia.
I got to say, I think this is the most beautiful of the vintage World Times. The 2523. I think that is my favorite. But the That one before the 939 was gorgeous, but I think the 2523 absolute
Superjet.
60 chic,
Superjet.
60
Superjet.
chic.
Superjet.
Andy Man, $5. Mark, how many Archie Easter eggs are in the new book? Clive ever dropped an Archie luxury reference or
yeah.
aphorism or
Aphorism.
cautionary tale in chord?
Well, you'll have to read the book to find out, but I think you'll be pleased.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think
Thank you.
Paul Thorpe or a fake Paul Thorpe is in the watch chat. Is in the live chat.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's a fake.
There's lots of fakes.
It's real as you watch my son was selling.
It's the hormones in the
Sorry.
chicken.
And Andy, Super Chat.
Okay, Tanzil. AC3, thoughts on the JB Champion Observatory chronograph by
JB.
Patek. The Patek JB Champion. Patek JB.
Why is chicken so cheap?
Champion.
How can chicken be that cheap?
Yes,
chicken's
this
too
is like
cheap.
a Q. This is like a Q. You know, this is the observatory watch. My God, yeah, it's super amazing. Super amazing watch.
What's the water resistance on it?
Come on, Jesus Christ! You can't say.
Could you dunk that in a bowl of soup at your favorite Vietnamese restaurant?
Okay, only one person on this current panel has referred to the Mega Speedmaster as a diving watch.
Mm. Yeah, that Mackenzie does. Mackenzie does go swimming with his, which is like really not normal.
You can.
Yeah, it works.
It's got a dust cover.
Just don't hit the pumps pushers.
Austin Daniels went swimming with his Timex, but I think you're even braver, Mackenzie.
I've seen in the Amiga forums a few people have put on that they've gone swimming with them.
They're hoping to lose.
Yeah, I
them.
wouldn't do that, but would you? It's just.
Well,
Like if you've got an Omega
Should I
that you
do
want to
it
get
live
rid
on
of
air?
that bad, just lend it to Watch Showcase.
now what's
Should I
what?
do it live on air?
Now what was braver, Austin Daniels swimming with a Timex or with Matt Stevens?
There we go. Mike Epp. Here we go. Thoughts on the JLC 171.83.70. I don't even know what the hell that is there. Okay, let's get that number up there. The JLC 1. What is the number? Give me the number.
171.84.70. Do you want to take a second and phone Tanzil?
171.4.
84.
4.70.
84. Yep.
70.
Stay high.
Oh, it's one of the master control compressors. Absolutely love it. And it's a world time version. Gorgeous watch.
And it's got two big knobs on the side of it.
Two big horns there.
I love that
absolutely love it. And 73 math. Hi, Jin. Miss your airport vids. What's your... Oh, we've already done that one.
No.
Where are you? Well, you're in Canada, aren't you?
Yes. I have a flight booked actually in a month, so we'll see if that flies. Literally.
Beautiful.
Now, Archie, would you buy that watch new?
Probably not. Probably best not to buy any sports JLC new. But what a lot of watch. Just a beautiful
JJ
piece.
Lacaute.
It is beautiful.
Okay.
I mean, I think it's
Whoa,
about
whoa.
years ago.
I've got a brilliant idea. Here it is. Okay, Super
Chat.
Stand the man. Vintage watches are a brainwash waste of money. I don't know if I'd say that.
Now, here's the idea, guys. Okay. What I want you guys to do is send a super chat of a watch.
Super chat.
Like Nancy.
Super chat. MJT. $20. Arch, what are your thoughts on the watch dealer Elita in Melbourne? They have a Nautilus 5980 for sale on Chrono 24. Please pull it up if it doesn't take too long to find any. Have you had any dealings with them? I never actually have even... no, I've heard of them. Elita. Patek 5980. Let's just call it up. Elita. Elita. Where the fuck is this? Do they have a website? I don't even know if they do.
Yeah, the problem with Chrono 24 is that they started hiding the dealer names last year, right?
Okay,
I
but
know.
watch. Pull up the reference
Elita.
to Chrono 24, and then limit to Australia. And
Well,
then
I mean, does it matter? I mean, it's the same
Yeah,
watch,
you can-
so it doesn't
you
really matter.
Okay, let's pull it
Elita
up.
Broadcasting.
That's a lot for $2, $20. Well, it's $20.
Maybe
We don't know
$20.
how much they're selling it for. I think we would be interested to figure that out, right, guys?
5980.
And
Let's
why-
call this baby up here. And location, we're just going to go to Australia. There's only 5. Look at this. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, 5980. 5980 on this one here. Verified dealer. This is it. Melbourne dealer. That's it. It's the rose gold one. Yep. It doesn't. Yeah. Okay. There we go. What do I think? How much is it? Price on request. Okay. So not telling me how much it is, but it'll be expensive. Nothing's. The 5980 is an absolute classic. It's reserved.
Yes.
It's reserved.
Super chat.
Tanzil. AC3, pull up the Audemars Piguet 14802.
Pig wet.
14802.
Big wet.
18, 14,
Big wet.
202, 14 AP, 14202.
Thoughts.
Images.
Big wet.
14802, I think.
14802. Da-da-da-da.
We are now over.
Okie dokie. There we go. It's
No.
it's small size, but I quite like it. There we go.
No.
Kevin D. Panel. Which color dial for a Seamaster Aquaterra 41 mil? Oh,
Blue.
blue. I agree with
Yeah.
that. Blue.
Salmon.
Blue.
Now, also, if you would like Mark Goldberg to stay on for another 30 minutes with Archieluxury, super chat $5.
Leganto Blue Summers $2. It's mean, it's vicious, it's nasty. And 73 matte, £5. Okay, so here is another 5 to ask what Jin has in his current collection. Thanks for all of you from OSH. Jin, what do you got in your collection?
I think we might have misread his previous question. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the chat.
That's right. Archie wasn't either.
Wearing the Speedmaster now. I have
42?
Yeah. Well, I have 2 Speedmasters actually. This one and then the Ben Clymer one.
Ben Clymer.
And
Your
yes, I bought it
boyfriend.
because of Ben Clymer.
Your boyfriend.
Semi. I sort of bought it. Nice.
Semi? Does he give you a semi? Is that what you're trying to say?
No.
Half mongrel.
Score, Date Trust, couple Universal Genève. I have something else, but I can't think of it right now.
Latuche Original.
Yes, that. And I have something else other than that, which I can't remember right now.
You sold the Reverso.
Yes. But I may be buying another JLC this week, so stay tuned, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we're going to wrap this baby up. We're going to
Wrap this
baby
fucker up, Marty.
It's been a fantastic show. We're going to have a live show chatting behind the scenes. We'll come back. I'll do a 30-minute show tomorrow.
Super chat.
Here we go. Andy Man, last one in. What makes Archie so entertaining? Mark so wise and Clive have such amazing hair.
Genetics.
Genetics.
The
Okay,
watches.
ciao. See you